Today's vlog is not brought to you by Method All-Purpose Cleaner, but maybe someday. Not a product placement, but it could be. Anybody else, like, I have to wipe down the space before I eat? Hey my honeys, it's Healthy Emmie. I am about to eat some breakfast because I have been working out like a dog, like a glove. All morning I have been filming at-home workouts. I decided that in the month of October, I want to run a challenge, an at-home workout challenge, because we're getting into the colder months. We don't want to go out to the gym. The holidays are coming. So I thought, what better than to put an entire new at-home workout program in the Slim program. And I wanted it to be the case that there is no equipment needed. You don't need dumbbells, you don't need anything. You could, if you wanted to wear wrist weights and ankle weights, you would really up the exercises. They would become extraordinarily difficult. But I wanted this to be completely accessible to everybody. And no matter where you are in your fitness journey, you should be able to do these workouts. So I have been filming those workouts all morning. All the information about joining the challenge is down below. You just have to be in Slim to join the challenge. But it is time to eat and then film more workouts. So super quick, super easy meal. Let me show you exactly what I have. Kabocha squash season is upon us. So here I have kabocha squash that I roasted on parchment paper at 425 for about 25 minutes. And then I have zucchini and summer squash that I roasted on on Silpat at 435 for about 25 minutes. And then I have cauliflower that I steamed in my microwave steamer. I like to buy the frozen cauliflower and then steam it without any water and like really over steam it. And then I have soy curls here. Lately I've just been batch cooking a bunch of soy curls. So this is seasoned with some paprika, some lemon, some sesame seeds, and I just rehydrated them and then baked them in the oven. So a super, super simple, easy meal here. I need to keep it simple because I gotta get back to the workouts. Here's my Princess Diaries moment. You give me this, and I give you... Seriously, this is one of the best purchases I have ever made. I'm gonna try it out with socks. I'll link this below, but this, if this existed when I was in high school and college, I cannot even tell you. I think I'd be too busy burning my hair to smithereens, but it takes 5 minutes at night. There's no heat on your hair, so you're not damaging your hair. The only thing is I'm a side sleeper, so it's really hard to sleep with it. So that's why I'm interested in trying out the sock curls, where you do the same thing, but with socks. If anybody has done that, let me know. By the way, you can see behind me, my fall closet is in full swing, which is why I'm wearing this sweater that I actually thrifted for $1. But anyway, look at that. Can you believe this? Are you kidding? Oh, like I said, I'll link it below. Okay, so filming, of course. Trust me, I don't get ready like this if I'm not filming. Let me tell you guys something. I'm about to roast up some kabocha squash. I got a good one, but then I went back to the store and the rest were bad. I'm gonna roast up kabocha and honey nut. Oh my gosh, guys. If you see honey nut, you're probably not gonna see it much longer. It's really only around in September. You might think that these are mini butternut squashes. No, these are called honey nut. They are unbelievable. They are so sweet. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna line this pan with parchment paper. I'm just gonna cut this in half, take the seeds out, place it face down, and bake it at 425 until it gets wrinkly on the skin. You can eat it, like let it cool down, because you'll be able to taste the sweetness when it's at like room temperature. You could eat them like you drink water. It is so good. And then for my kabocha, I'll just slice this up and convection roast at like 400, depending on, the times are really going to depend on how much moisture is in the squash. You get a really wet one and it's gonna taste terrible and you'll have to roast it for 30 minutes. Or you get a really dry one. I like the dry, chalky ones. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I like the dry, chalky ones, and you could roast them for 10 or 15 minutes and they'll be done. But I was wrong, because I always thought like, I can use any pan, whatever. I'll use a pan from the dollar store, Target, Walmart, like I don't care. Then I went to Nantucket, and the Airbnb that my fiance and I stayed at had caraway pans. And I roasted up my potatoes as I always do. The texture, the crispiness, the taste, they were perfectly baked. And it was because I was using this pan. It was the only thing that was different was this pan. It was the same exact oven that I have, but a different pan. And I became fixated on getting these caraway pans. And I already have a caraway, like I have caraway pots and soup pans and that sort of thing, stovetop things, but I didn't have the pans. You have to get your hands on these. I have a discount code for 10% off site-wide, and it stacks, so use it. It's Healthy Emmie. Treat yourself. I am so serious when I say I was wrong, because I thought it's not gonna make a difference. Like how could a different pan make them taste better? Treat yourself. So this is what they look like after you roast them. As you can see, the skin gets a little wrinkly, a little bit bubbly. That's how you know it's good. And I like to let them cool before I peel them off so that they can sort of caramelize. Do you see that syrupy goodness? Oh my gosh, how delicious. You can just literally bite right into these. You can eat the skin. Thank me later. So sweet. It's more gooey and wet as opposed to kombucha squash, which is more dry. But these are gooey, they're sweet, they're nutty. They have just a hard to describe flavor, but they are the absolute best. If you can get your hands on honey nut, you've got to. Someone very special is here. Do you want to come say hi?
Hey,
Healthy Hunnies is here.
Just
yes,
arrived.
We are going to do some filming, and then we're gonna have. Yeah, do you bring your lunch?
I did.
Okay, good. Then we're gonna have lunch together. Do you want me to put it in the fridge?
No.
Okay. So when that time comes, we will show you. But for now, it is time to film. I have all this stuff out because these are for the video. I don't just keep my yoga mat here. Healthy Mummy is gonna make her lunch. We just filmed. You saw the little preview. Yes. Would you like a bowl? You want a bowl?
Yeah, bowl, please.
So, Healthy Mummy has her lunch here. That is a big old hearty soup.
It is. And at home, I throw a little nutritional yeast on top. Gives a nice flavor.
I have some if you want some.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Nutritional yeast is a really great source of protein, actually. It's a sneaky source of protein. There's your nutritional yeast.
Ready?
Yep.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
As Dad calls it, sawdust. But it gives a nice cheesy flavor.
It
And
does.
like I said, it's a good source of protein.
Yep.
Today we celebrated the 1-year anniversary of the Slim app, and I had to film some content for it. So I made these healthy brownies so that I could post and let everybody know that we were celebrating 1 year of the Slim app as an app. And actually the Slim program has been around for 7 years, which is amazing. So if you want some healthy, super fudgy brownies, these are very, very fudgy, then you can take a screenshot. I'm I'm currently en route to get a manicure, which I am very overdue on. So I live in the south end of Boston, but I have walked over to South Boston, which is different. I know it's confusing. South End and South Boston are different places because I'm trying out a new spot. My spot that I usually go to in the South End that I love, unfortunately, doesn't have many colors for fall. So we're gonna go to Southie Nail Bar so I can get a brown, and I always do dip nails. Like, I'm very committed to the dip nail game. So I'll show you how they turn out. Okay guys, 2.5 hours later, my nails are done. Usually my nail appointment at my other place takes 1 hour. They actually gave me a discount because I think they gave me a technician who was still learning. And that was honestly so nice of them to discount it for me because that's just really nice. But nails are done and I'm so hungry because, like I said, usually my nail appointment is only an hour and it's been like 2.5 hours and I was gonna have lunch right when I got back. So this is where you have to remind yourself that when you get super hungry, your body is going to want to send you to the most calorically dense food that there is as quickly as possible. And if you can understand that your brain works that way, you can talk yourself down and remind yourself that eating is not an emergency. There is not a famine because your little primal lizard brain thinks that there's a famine because you haven't eaten and you're super hungry. But eating is not an emergency. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna have my food. Thank goodness it's prepped. That is another key. Always have food prepped. We'll throw it together and we'll stay on track. I made chili earlier this week and what a lifesaver it was to be able to have this in the fridge waiting for you. You put it in the microwave and within a few minutes you have a meal. This is a go-to for me. And the great thing too is that you can freeze it in single servings. You can get these super containers. They're silicone sort of like ice cube trays where you can freeze single servings. I truly cannot recommend this highly enough, because it's situations like these that you just saw that people make bad decisions in. So if you can have that food in the fridge or in the freezer ready to go and you can just heat it up, you prevent those bad decisions from being made. This is one of my favorite recipes. It is a tried and true. It literally fueled my college education, so give it a try. Good morning. I'm so excited. I am headed over to look like the wreck of the Hesperus because maybe I am the wreck of the Hesperus. No, I just did a workout. I'm sweaty. So I am headed over to SOA. I live in the south end of Boston and there is a place called SOA and they have a health and wellness center where there's like workouts, there's recovery, there's a sauna. It's really a cool place. And I run by there literally every single morning. So I started following them on Instagram and they asked me to just come see the place. And so I'm just gonna pop over there and I'll bring you along with me. By the way, guys, I wanted to give you an update on this deodorant. I showed you in my last vlog that I got that new deodorant. It smells amazing, but I have to be honest, it is drier than the Sahara. It is like rubbing sandpaper on your armpits, but it smells so good. So what's a girly to do? I'm gonna use it up, but I'm gonna experiment with some more natural deodorants. It works well. It's just drier than my sense of humor. All right. September in Boston cannot be beat. We are having the most beautiful September. I'm enjoying this gorgeous September weather as I'm reading my book. That's what I love about having an e-reader. Like I use a Kindle and there's a Kindle app on your phone so you can read on your phone. Okay guys, I just learned so much about SOA. I am so impressed. First off, they were so nice there. They didn't ask me to post anything. They just genuinely are so sweet and wanted me to come in. I'm gonna show you everything that is, well actually I just did probably in the vlog show you everything, but Katya, who showed me around, was telling me all about how it's a family-owned business, which I didn't realize. And the family, she is so warm, and I can tell that they want community and wellness and health, and I'm just so impressed. I can't wait to go back. I think I'm gonna do a full video there because they have a recovery lounge. I want to do like the ultimate healthy day, recovery day, and I think that would be a really fun vlog. So look forward to that. And also toying with the idea of maybe doing an event there. But I don't know who's in the Boston area that watches my vlogs. If you are in the Boston area and you would be interested in doing an event there, like we'll do a workout class together and then have like some food after maybe, I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know.
Hello.
Hi, Layton.
Hello. I will be the one helping you guys with floor plans, timeline for the venue, menu selections, which we will go over at the tasting together, and all of that jazz, everything venue related. I will also be here day of as your on-site coordinator till the very end, both venue manager and VIP attendant, whereas
Cool. Is it okay if we change our minds on dinner stations versus plated? I think it's a lot cleaner and organized and by schedule to do the plated. I originally liked the idea of doing stations, but I changed my mind on it, and I think it's a lot more stress-free.
Something different.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think I want to do stations anymore. Wedding meeting went well. It is currently September. We're getting married in May, and we are at the point now where the next order of business is going to happen around Thanksgiving. That's when the chef is going to reach out to schedule the private tasting, and at that tasting we will decide sort of the order of events for the night and of course what we're going to be eating. And to my knowledge, the head chef is actually vegan, which is super cool. Well, at least the head chef at the time that we toured last year was, and they have really great vegan options. I believe the vegan option for the menu that we're looking at is a risotto, which is awesome. So that's the next order of business for the wedding. But right now I'm headed to my parents' house. My mom and I are going to film a video, and my mom actually just got back from Italy. She went on a trip to Italy, Greece, Montenegro, Croatia. I think that may have been it. She went on a cruise with my aunt. It was like a last minute thing, and I'm so happy that she did it. So I'm gonna hear all about that. We were going to stuff my bachelorette sort of goodie baskets, but I changed my mind and I decided that for the bachelorette, I wanted to get my girls little blue purses that they can wear at the wedding because they're all gonna be wearing blue. So I just ordered those this morning, and those hopefully will come by next weekend. So I can stuff those next weekend, and then the weekend after that is my bachelorette. That is crazy. So I need to plan the rest of my bachelorette today. I also have to do work today. So my mom and I are gonna film. I need to edit that video. I have to film a couple more videos for just Slim, for the Slim program. I have a really exciting challenge that's coming in October, and I have talked way too much at this point. So let's go to my parents. I've arrived, and Healthy Mummy is back on US soil.
Yes.
Looking tanned and relaxed. Are these roses from the garden?
They are, can you believe it?
Wow.
I got those yesterday.
Beautiful.
Isn't that crazy?
So we're gonna film,
Yep.
and that's that.
Yeah.
Healthy Mummy just let us know that she made her Sip signature roast. So this is a caffeine-free coffee alternative. So I'll have this linked below. And if you want to spice it up, you can add in some almond milk. Oh, Beauteous. Healthy Mummy, wait, Dad, I'm gonna show you your snack. Healthy Mummy's making her breakfast, the usual everyday oatmeal. And Dad is just having some leftovers of Mexi last night after golf.
Yep, with a little salsa.
Rice, beans, and salsa.
That way I don't do bad things.
Right, because it's 9:51 and you gotta eat if you're hungry.
That's right.
Yeah, if you've been up since 5, for most people that get up at 7, it's noon.
Yeah.
As promised, I'm putting Whirl by MAC on my lips. I was putting this on at a wedding and some girl comes up to me, she goes, "Is that Whirl by MAC?" I'm like, "Girl, you got eagle eyes." And yes, it is. And then this is One Size by Patrick Starr gloss. I'll link both
For some
below.
reason,
And I'm
volume
gonna slick
didn't
back
record
my
on
hair
this
now.
clip, but this is just me letting everybody know that I come over to Healthy Parents' house. I tell my mom we're filming. She has no idea what we're going to be talking about, and it's just super candid and honest. So we were filming 5 anti-aging foods that women should eat every single day, and that will be up on my channel.
Mom, can I open it on camera? Healthy Mummy got me a gift from Italy. Is it real Versace? No way! You remembered me saying I wanted this. Oh my gosh. No way. I can't believe you remembered this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love it.
You could make the argument that today is my favorite day of the year. I've joked that I want to move my birthday to September. I'm a February baby, like the worst month of the year. But September is the best month of the year, and today is Sunday, September 21st. It's my favorite day of the week. It's Sunday. It's arguably my favorite day of the year because today is the first official day of autumn, of fall. So right now I am headed to meet up with some girls at Tate. There's a million Tate locations if you come to Boston. There's some in like DC too, I think. In any event, gonna go get a tea/coffee. I'm a tea girl, and go for a walk and then sit along the Esplanade on the Charles River and read books. Like, paint me, I dare you to paint me a better Sunday. My fiance's away for work right now, so it's just me. It is a gorgine day. This is living. This is a new Trader Joe's in the city. On a Sunday, it is a literal joke. The line is so long. But people do it. Trader Joe's, do it for the Trader Joe's. If you're not familiar with duck tours, these are boats that also drive. So they're like historic tours of the city, and you go on the water and you can drive on the land. So those are the duck boats. And every time you see one, you have to quack. But if you come to Boston, you have to go on a duck tour and tour the land and the water. All right, we're on Boylston Street. I'm coming up on the Tate that we're meeting at. I love Life Alive. They have a location in the South End, which is where I live, but they have amazing plant-based options that actually they have oil-free options too. So it's not just like a junk food vegan place. We love Life Alive. Here's another duck boat. You'll see them all the time. Okay, so here we are at Tate.